I wish I had an hourglass.
I wish you had an hourglass too, and I wanted us to be like, I wish we could switch places for just one day.
Yeah, and then we'd be like, welcome back to Ever Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess, and I'm watching Ever Disney Movie Ever. Today we have Sammy back! It's the beginning of the week of guests.
Oh my gosh!
You're the first one!
I love it.
And today we're going to be talking about Freaky Friday.
Heck yeah.
Freaky Friday is a 2018 Disney Channel original movie about the classic Freaky Friday story we've seen a million times by now, but in a musical format. It is directed by Steve Carr, cinematography by Adam Santelli, editing by Craig Herring, music by Tom Kitt and Brian Yorkie, and David Lawrence, and is written by Bridget Carpenter. The film stars Cozi Zuehlsdorrf as Ellie, Heidi Blickenstaff as Catherine, Jason Maybaum as Fletcher, and Alex Desert as Mike. This is an adaptation of the book and Disney's stage adaptation. I've already covered the book in one of the previous Freaky Friday adaptations. Go ahead and check that out if you want a summary. I did not know that Disney made a stage musical of Freaky Friday. That went under my radar. And then this premiered in August of 2018 on the Disney Channel. It was very well received by IndieWire, but did very, very poorly on Disney Channel.
I will say, like, that opening little the opening animated scene was really cute.
Yeah, I loved the animated opening. I thought that
felt very, like, vintage Disney. Because even, like, the original Freaky Friday had an animated opening. So it was, like, very cute.
Animated opening titles, yes, 100%.
Yes, it was very
classic.
Cute callback, for sure.
I agree. I was very surprised by that. And it did feel very nostalgic at the same time as being just a fun little setup vibe for the musical and what we're gonna get. It felt very of the original Freaky Friday release era, with even like Bewitched and something. That's not a Disney movie, but Bewitched had like animated, you know.
Yeah.
But all the Disney movies of that time had animated openings.
100%. Absolutely. Yeah.
Other cinematography speaking, I liked some of the movement they had in ensemble, like, song moments. And there's one shot in this movie that made me genuinely laugh out loud, and it's when she's leaning on the Great Dane, and the Great Dane's head is out of frame, because the Great Dane is so big.
Oh my gosh.
So she's leaning on the Great Dane,
funny.
and it's just, like, the chest of the Great Dane, and I was like, stop, and then it would cut, and it'd be, like, her and the full Great Dane, and the Great Dane's, like, this high on the couch.
Yeah.
I was like, that's comedy.
Absolutely.
So good.
The movie was so fast. I felt every single, like, any, you know, exposition or whatever of, like, the story was just, like, bing, bang, boom. Like, everything happened. And I know that it's, like, they just need to make it fast, or else it's going to be a really long movie with all of the music. So I get it. But it was just, like, insanely fast.
Yeah. It was very quick. I agree with you. I think they jump right into the opening. They switch bodies almost immediately to get into the part that everyone's there for, basically.
And it's like it literally takes over one day.
Yeah, it's like a day
life.
And some change. Like it moves.
It moves.
And it feels like it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, I will say, because I remember you and I having a conversation. You mentioned that there's a Freaky Friday musical, and I was just like, what are you talking about? But that was like months ago that you and I had this conversation.
It was this one that I was talking about.
And I know that, but then, like, when you said, oh, can you come and, like, do this with me, I was just like, for sure. And I had no idea. I forgot that conversation. But I was just like, it was kind of there in my mind. And so when I was watching it, and then she just, like, burst into song, I was like, oh my god, it's a musical.
Yes.
So I was like, we're in for a ride, everybody.
Yes. So I knew that this was a musical. I remember when this movie was advertised in 2018.
Where?
On, like, Instagram.
Oh, God, no, I don't.
I was not obviously watching Disney Channel at this time. Tail end was Hannah Montana for me. Hannah Montana was at the tail end of my Disney Channel days. So I haven't seen, you know, an actual Disney. I didn't even see Teen Beach Movies premiere, right? Like, I couldn't even tell you that. Maybe Twitches 2 might have been one of the last DComs I watched.
Oh yeah, and this is
like
a
when
DCom?
it premiered. It is a DCom.
Okay.
So I remember this being advertised and me being like, they really need to make another Freaky Friday movie. And then I heard it was a musical and I was like, that's stupid. Like, I was full-blown hater. Like, before even seeing it, I saw one clip of the trailer and was like, no. Like, absolutely not. I do not want to get to that movie because 2018 is still kind of early of me doing this. So I was like, I don't want to get to that movie. It sounds like it's going to be so bad. This is where I get my own comeuppance because it started and they started singing and I was like, oh, it's like a musical, not like Descendants, not like Teen Beach Movie, not like these, you know, zombies, the poppy rock, you know, where they're just singing like a pop song in the middle of everything that makes no sense. It's like a musical, like, and I was like, oh, wait, now I'm very intrigued, and I'm very interested, and I'm sad, and I'm listening. Yeah.
No, it was like, I was kind of surprised that it was like very theatrically, like a theater musical.
And you can tell immediately just the way the music is and sounds. And then on top of it, they even like full-blown like have ensemble singing. Like that opening number when they are downstairs and the people who are making the dishes. But I was like, okay. I was like, my theater kid heart is so happy right now. What if this immediately turns the tide and I'm obsessed with this movie? Like, absolutely. I love when I go into a movie expecting to hate it and it turns around for me.
So then how did you feel about the Parents Lie song?
Okay. What It's Like to Be Me, super fun opening. Yeah. Right? Sounded like a legit musical opening, so crazy. Biology took me out. I was like,
oh my god, no.
I was like, I'm a little uncomfortable.
It's so uncomfortable because I was just like, one of my notes was like, wait a second, this mom has the hots for a teenager.
I think the song is trying to say, like, the teen body is having a natural reaction to the teenager. And she's like, oh, no. Biology, please don't do this to me. But it was still such an interesting song. And I was like, what were the musical writers thinking with this?
Oh, my God.
I mean, to be fair, how do you turn this movie into a musical? So I guess, like, you know, they're doing what they can.
Yeah.
Parents Lie, beautiful song, horrifying to say. You hated the song?
I hated it. I was like, I am uncomfortable. Like, how do you, even as like, I didn't have a little brother growing up, and I was the youngest of my family, but like, I can't imagine like talking to a 7-year-old and being like, yeah, parents lie to you all the time. And,
no, I agree about the content of the song.
Your whole life is terrible.
And then also, it's never explained to him that was his sister in his mom's body. So, like, for the rest of forever, he's going to think his mom freaking said that to him.
Oh, that's...
I totally agree about that. The actual, like, musicality of the song, I thought was
I don't know. I was
fine. It was pretty...
Yeah, sure, maybe, but I
was just
like,
hated it.
So...
I love that
so just like, oh my god, what are they doing? This is awful.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from either, because, like, I don't even think that's, like, a thing in the original movie.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't think in the original movie, Jodie Foster's character inside her mom's body tells her baby brother that parents lie, get over it, or whatever.
No,
like, I don't think that's any motivation from any of the original.
No, I mean, obviously, they had to do a lot in a very short amount of time with this film.
Yeah.
So it was just like, this is the catalyst of the child running away, which I totally get.
Yeah.
Because if my mom said, hey, you're never going to be a magician.
Yeah, 100%. Your dreams are 7-year-old.
Yeah, your dreams are never going to come true. And I've been lying to you this whole time. I'd be like, peace.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you, totally. I also am intrigued to discover what music was cut.
Oh.
Because there's no way that was every song. Because a musical's a musical. There's got to be like 30 freaking songs.
I mean, maybe.
Because it's like a 2-hour show. So I feel like there had to be songs that were cut.
Yeah. Possibly.
And if so, what songs were cut? Because, like, could we have cut Parents Lie and kept a different song that could have upset him or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I love that. I love that you freaking hated it. I'm with you.
It was not my bag.
It was fun.
My first thoughts of like the characters, love that Ellie is emo.
Sure.
I love that for her. This is great. Loved her room. Her room was sick. I always wanted one of those like rooms with like the like crazy slanted.
Yeah.
My sister had that room, and I was like, Now it's my office, so. And then when I saw the mom, I was like, Mom's hot.
Yes, and she is 100% an actual Broadway actress.
For sure.
You can tell. She is. But as soon as she starts singing, you're like, oh, okay, Broadway. 100%. 100%.
And then the stepdad is Eli from Boy Meets World. Which I was like, what?
He was great.
Yeah, he was awesome. Loved him.
I hate that he didn't sing.
Oh yeah, he didn't he?
I would have loved to hear a song from him.
Yeah. Maybe he can't sing.
And a little brother. What the heck? And whatever his name is, the boy. He didn't really sing that much either.
The love interest or the friend?
Yeah. No, the love interest.
Oh no, I thought the love interest had a great voice.
Yeah. But he did not enough. I want more.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, they had to fit a lot in a little.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
But yeah, overall, I think the music it sounded like a Broadway musical, which I loved.
Yeah, I thought the execution was really good for the songs. Like, it's definitely a musical. There was like 2 parts that made me like laugh out loud, which was the first one was when like they're at that like venue or whatever, and the like assistant wants to show the like interviewers the cake, and she goes, "Get the cake!" And the guy that the like waiter that's working there like freaks out in the background. Like, that part got me. And then at the parent conference, the second one that got me really good was when they were leaving, and the mom, who's like Ellie in the body, looks at her Spanish teacher and goes, "Your class sounds really boring." And then like gives him a look and then leaves the room, and I'm just like, that killed me. I died.
I love it. I had a couple funnies. One was my over 40 soul is in a teen cliche during biology.
Oh god,
that made me laugh so loud. And then we're grounded.
Oh yes,
that took me out. It's like because it's so confusing.
That whole scene with the conference, the
100%.
parent-teacher conference, was actually hilarious.
Yeah.
Where they
really
were just, it was so well played, where they were just like, me, her, we? Like, this is great.
Exactly.
So that whole scene was really well executed.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's the classic mom versus daughter, the classic Freaky Friday elements for sure, obviously.
Oh, for sure. The mirror, they had to do the mirror thing where they're making fun of her wrinkles.
Are DCOMs back?
Granted, this was over 5 years ago, so are they? Maybe.
I don't know. They made Zombies 4, so we'll see. There's parent death toll. They do mention it, so the dad is dead and gone. I loved Adam. I thought Adam and Ellie's chemistry was really good.
Yes.
I thought that was great. Mm-hmm. No gloves during the dissection or like goggles.
Oh my god.
Was insane to me. Yeah. I was like, at least try. Like, what are we doing?
That's so funny because I didn't clock that. What I did clock was that every single student in that room had a giant iPad or like a
Chromebook or whatever.
Chromebook or something in front of them, and I was like, oh, this school is a rich. They got money.
Just the fact, and then there's no smock, no apron, no goggles, no gloves.
They didn't have the budget for that. They did, however, have a budget for every single student having some kind of tablet.
Yeah. The bits, like that with the classic Freaky Friday bits where it's like the parent-teacher conference, the mom Ellie and mom's body going to the very serious interview while Ellie's trying to navigate high school. All those bits played really well. I thought they were funny. I thought it was interesting. Biology's a little awkward.
Yeah, that was very strange.
But I do think it all played really well. And I mean, you laughed out loud, you said. I definitely laughed out loud watching it. Yeah. So I think those were really effective. The Ellie and Mike conversation while she's in Catherine's body was so touching.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Where he said, she doesn't have to, Mm-hmm. I loved that. I thought that was great. I think Catherine and Ellie's body stealing the hourglass from Sydney was iconic. I was like, yes, let's go. She deserved that.
I love a good scavenger hunt movie. Yes. I think those are super fun. However, in reality, some of these things could never happen.
Oh, of course.
You can't have a dance contest at a bowling alley down the aisle.
Yeah.
First of all, you'd slip and fall.
It seemed like the bowling alley was in on it, though.
Yeah.
Like, they were, like, helping with the event.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
It did seem very...
The concept sounds super fun, and I would
100%.
love to do that. Again, I know that they just had to do things so quickly throughout this film, so, like, again, creating those conflicts were just so quick, and it was just, like, when the mom in Ellie's body goes, what did she say? I had it written down somewhere. Oh, the hunt is a childish game, and then the love interest goes, "You're not who I thought you were," and then like walks away, and like that was 100%. The conflict, and then like the friends turn around and be like, you know, you've just been acting so weird today, and like, you know, we're gonna do the hunt by ourselves, and it's just like, okay, like I know that kids and teenagers can be very dramatic, but this is excessive.
I don't know.
The love interest, you know, is definitely super nerdy, and I love that they try to make him cool with the moped. I love that. Like,
look, he knows how to drive a moped.
He drives the moped.
And he's in charge of the list.
Yeah, so he's like really cool.
Because his brother was in charge of the list.
They switch back in front of the audience of the wedding, and no one says anything.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they're just acting weird.
They go on they switch places, like physically switch places, and no one bats an eye.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that.
Really? Because I was just like, is anyone gonna say this? I even thought like maybe if they had like the dad, like the stepdad, be like, we're gonna have to talk about this later, or something. Yeah. To just be like, acknowledge that something freaking crazy just happened.
Interesting. I didn't notice that they switched like physical places.
Oh yeah, they switch physical places, and also like the thing lights up.
Yeah,
I mean, shouldn't everyone
happening?
Yeah, shouldn't everyone see this and be like, "Wow, this is crazy!"
Yeah, they're just like, "What a wedding!
This is insane."
They really know how to put on a show.
Like, or also like that she almost like stopped the wedding and then had this like whole heart to heart with her daughter, and then all of a sudden things happen, and what? No one's gonna say like, "Hey, that was really strange that you almost like stopped this wedding." Like anything? I don't know. Sorry.
I'm with you. No, listen.
Like, I feel like the switch should have
They
happened.
were really hoping for you to suspend your disbelief.
You know,
but
not
sometimes
me.
you can't. You were hoping the switch would happen beforehand?
In private. Like, it would make it more believable. I did hope
that it wouldn't be, like, making Ellie almost, like, go through with the wedding. Although I know, like, that's very common. Like, in Lindsay and whatever. But it is, like, right before, I feel like. And not during the ceremony.
Yeah, like, that's insane.
I feel like during the ceremony is wild.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure. I don't want to be mean.
Why?
I don't know. There are real people out there that might watch this.
You can just say, hey, I've only ever seen you in this.
I mean, yeah, like
So I can't speak to your other filmography.
Because all of these people I've never seen other than the
dad.
I've never seen them in anything else. So you know, I thought that Ellie was really good. Like,
great.
Overall, like, her acting was really good. You know, I think obviously Ellie and the mom, like, they were both really good.
Yeah.
You know, acting, singing, performing. I didn't have any.
I think the girl who played Ellie was better at playing the mom parts than her, like, emotional teenage parts.
Yeah, surprisingly. I agree with that.
And personally, I think Heidi, who was Catherine, she was the mom, I think she stole the movie, which I feel like it tends to always be the older person playing the younger person that steals the movie, because it's always like, damn, you're really doing a great job. It's so believable. She took me out. She was so funny in this movie.
Yeah, she was really funny.
I loved it.
Her, like, facial expression.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
But that's, like, what got me with the whole Spanish teacher thing. It was, like, her facial expression was, she was like,
I hear your class is boring.
Your class sounds really boring.
I just think she stole the movie for me, personally. I also thought she had the strongest voice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She definitely sounds very Broadway. I loved her. I thought as soon as she started singing and, like, it was that whole opening, like, montage number, I was like, OT. I was like, she's got this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Ellie, I was not sold on Ellie's actress until she was the mom.
Interesting.
Because in the beginning, I was like, I'm not sure I'm buying it.
Okay.
You know, her, like, emotional, temperamental, hate her mom stuff.
Right.
Like, I got it, but it felt forced.
For sure.
And then as soon as she was the mom, I was like, oh, good. Favorite part?
My favorite part? What would be my favorite part? I think it had to be the conference scene. Yeah, where they're confusing who they are. It's just really funny.
That's a good scene.
Yeah.
I think mine overall is that it's a musical. And it's like an actual musical, not... Because, like, I get really excited when it's an actual musical where, like, songs are, like, informing the plot and not just, like, we're gonna stop here and have a cool poppy dance number.
Totally.
And then get back to the story. I like when it's, you know, it's continuing the story. It's telling the story, giving you information. So I was so jazzed about that. So I think it being a musical is my favorite.
Yeah.
Ultimately. But favorite, like, scene part... I might have to either go to the conference or that scene where Ellie in Catherine's body has that heart-to-heart with Mike. Is that what his name was? Yeah.
I think so,
That was really sweet.
No, I think it was good.
Do you have a least favorite part?
The freaking the Parents Lie song. It was just... I was just so taken out from the whole thing.
You were like mad?
Yeah.
I was mad. I was like, damn, this is brutal.
So insane. And like, it just took me out of it.
Why is she saying this to her brother? Yeah. That is cruel.
So mean. It's
so just genuine. Like, it's cruel. It's genuinely cruel.
Yeah.
My least favorite part is like, there were a lot of cringe parts.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's overall, I enjoyed it for sure. Mm-hmm. But like, it had some cringy parts.
Yeah.
It was a little like, oh, okay, we're just gonna scoot right past that. Would you recommend it?
Maybe? I don't know. Like, maybe for someone who has a kid that's like getting into musicals. Yeah. I'd recommend it to someone who has a kid getting into musicals, but I probably wouldn't recommend it to my friends.
That's fair. I'd recommend it purely based on, like, it's a very interesting entrance into the Freakier Friday, or Freakier Friday, it's the movie that's out right now, the Freaky Friday ether. You know, this would be number, like, 4. This is the 4th Freaky Friday movie, so now Freakier Friday is the 5th from Disney. Although if we count the swap, this would be 5, which that's a lot. So it's up to you if you want to watch another Freaky Friday ether moment.
Well, because I was like, again, before I realized that this was a musical, I was just like, why are they remaking this? Like, every single, up until, like, they started singing, I was just like, this is very, like...
They've done one, besides, when did the original Freaky Friday come out? 70s?
76.
So besides the 80s, they've released one every decade. Would you watch it again?
Probably not.
I love that for you. I would watch it again. I liked it. Although, I'd be more intrigued to see the stage musical.
Oh, yeah.
Before watching this.
Oh, again. Absolutely. If I had an opportunity to see it on stage, then definitely.
Yeah, I would definitely want to see how they accomplish some of this stuff on stage and just, like, see it in its full musical format. I think that'd be really cool.
I think that'd be fun.
And I'd rather see that than watch this movie again.
Absolutely.
Okay, specific moments or last little bits of opinion or anything like that.
I did like the, her assistant girl, I thought was really funny.
Was great.
She was funny. I thought that the cast was good. I didn't, like, there wasn't anyone that I was just like, oh, they didn't need this person or they didn't, like, do a good job. I thought everyone had, did a great job. Sure. And the music was fun and the lighting was fun. It was very bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else other than I came into this movie expecting to be a full hater. I was expecting, like, 3 or below as my rating. Yeah. I was expecting to be like, please let it be over. Like, this is so bad.
Yeah.
And I was pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed this and thought it was fun.
I will say it kept my attention. Like, I wasn't, like, on my phone playing a game while watching
like, oh my god,
it.
it's boring. Can I please?
Which
has happened.
Honestly, I did totally tune out during that song, the Parents Lie song. I was like, I was angry. I was really taken out of the whole thing.
I hear you.
And then when the kid left, I was just like, I get it, guy.
I understand. Okay, what would you give it?
Out of how many again?
10.
10? I mean, probably like a 5 or a 6.
No, that's very fair, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like, it's fine, but it's not amazing, but it's also not the worst.
Yeah.
So, 5 or 6.
What should we do? Hourglasses? I feel like we gotta do
hourglasses. Yeah.
Okay, so you gotta pick 5 or 6.
5.
5 hourglasses.
Solid 5.
Mine is 7. hourglasses out of 10. I had a great time. I had a great time. Also, mine is like broken down with other categories.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, if I think the acting was really good and I give it an 8, that's going to up the score. But I did give most things a 7 because I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, look, you went in thinking
I did.
that it was going to be the worst thing.
I went in full hater.
And
so
you
for
had
it
a
to
great
surprise
time.
me, that's probably why it's getting a 7.
Yeah.
But 7 hourglasses out of 10. Our total movie count is... Our parent death toll is... And I didn't cry. It almost got me, though.
When?
When indeed? The conversation between Mike and Ellie and Catherine's body.
You know what? I might have also missed it a little bit at that point, if I'm remembering correct. I mean, I watched it last night. I can't remember.
I didn't cry. A tear has to fall. But I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And if it had continued to have another emotional moment right after that, I probably could have been tipped over. But because after that, it just like went back into a little bit of funny shenanigans, I was like, okay, we're fine.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Especially with the dog.
Oh my god, that dog was so cute, though.
Great Dane!
It was huge.
But, no, that scene, I was like, oh, she so needed to hear that from him, and he has no idea, and, like, all that kind of stuff. So, that scene almost got me, but no. Cry count is still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on all socials, and check out my website. That's right. She's got a website now. She's in the 21st century.
Oh my god.
It took her 9 years to get a website. And, like, buy merch and stuff, because now there's a new design. Ooh, go buy it. And then, do you want them to follow you on anything?
Sure. I got a TikTok. I got Instagram.
Go follow Sandy, because she's really funny. And also really cool.
Thanks.
And she's like an OG, man. She was the first guest.
I was?
That's true. Thanks for being here. Join Patreon, check out all the bonus things after the giveaway, etc., etc. Until next time, comment, subscribe. I'm not in charge of your life, you are, so do you. And don't be...
What's her name about
Sydney.
it? Sydney. Don't be
Sydney about it.
Don't be a bully about it.
Don't be a bully about it, you chumps.
You chumps.
That's me being a bully, do you get it? I called them chumps.
You chumps.
You chumps.